Hello viewers, hope you're doing well. Today in this video, I'm going to call get my orders API in our JS application. So let's get started. As you can see, customer service. So let me duplicate this function, update the function name that we have. So it will be a async function. Inside this function, we have a try and the catch block. The catch block will catch an exception and throw the error. Inside the try block, we have to call the endpoint from Node.js application, where a mapping that we have get URL that we have /API /customer /order. We have to return the response after getting it. Now I'm going to call this function from my orders component. Let me copy the code from customer dashboard component, where we have a use state for set books and the set loading. Let me copy this. Let me add inside the my orders function. Import the use state. After importing it, let me update the use state's name that we have orders and the. Now after that, let me copy the function that we have fetch books. After this function, we have to copy this use effect hook. Let me add inside the my orders function. Let me import the use effect. Now as you can see, a function that we have fetch books. Let me update the function name that we have fetch orders. So it will be a async function. Inside this function, we have a try catch and the finally block. Inside the try block, we have to call the function from a customer service that we have get my orders. We are saving the API response into this variable that we have response. After getting it, we have to check the status. If a status 200, then we have to call here the use state that we have set orders. Inside the argument of this, we have to pass here response dot data. The catch will catch the exception, and we have to show the error in the console. And the final block that will use to set the loading value to false. We have to invoke this function inside the use effect hook. Let's navigate to the browser. Let me open here the inspect. Let's go to the network tab. Now I'm going to refresh the page. As you can see, the request where we have a URL /API /customer /order status code that we got 200. Let's go to the response tab. As you can see, we are getting the API response. Now we have to show this order on this page. So as you can see, the return statement inside the React fragment, I'm going to add the HTML code to show the orders in the form of a table. So first we have a box tag. Let me import this. Inside this, we have the tag for a typography with the caption orders. Let me import this. After the typography, we have a tag for table container. Let me import the table container and the paper from material UI. Inside the table container, we have a tag for table. Let me import this. Inside the table tag, we have a tag for table head. Let me import this. Inside this, we have a tag for table row. Let me import this. Now inside the table row, we have a different table cells with the caption, tracking ID, name, amount, description, address, and the list add. Let me import this table cell from material UI. Now after the table head, we have a table body. Let me import this. Inside this, we have a functionality to get the orders one by one from orders use state. As you can see, we are calling the JavaScript function that we have map, and this is the predicate that we have row. Now inside this, we have the tag for a table row. Inside the table row, we have the different tags for a table cell, where we have to show the values of the tracking ID, name, amount, description, address, and the list add. So as you can see, the tags for a table cells, where first we are showing the tracking ID. Second, we have to show here first name and the last name. After that, we have to show here amount. After the description, we have to show here address. At the last, we have to show here updated at, that we have the timestamps. Now I'm going to create this function that we have format placed at date. So as you can see, a function that we have format placed at date. Inside the argument, it will get posted date. Now inside this function, we have to create new date object. After creating it, we have to create an object of options, where we have a day numeric, month, short, year, numeric, and we have to return here date dot to locale date string that we have English US. After the format, we have to pass here the object options. Now after that, let me copy the backdrop tag from customer dashboard component. So as you can see, a backdrop tag. Let me add inside the return statement. Now I'm going to import backdrop and the circular progress tag from material UI. As you can see, the property that we have open on this property, we are checking the loading state value. If loading has true, then we have to show the loader on the screen. Now you can take a look of my orders component. Let's navigate to the browser. As you can see, we are getting the order details. On the place of the name, we are getting here undefined. Let me check what is the issue. We are not getting the first name and the last name from the server. So I'm going to remove this column. Now as you can see, we are getting here the tracking ID, amount, description, address and the placed at. So that's all for now from my side. If you have any confusion, you can do comment. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.